me shift gears into that between high. I can feel it. I'm just wondering if something's weird. We will find out. About 150 RPMs. Took my lock hose off the end of it when they robbed all the stuff off of it. My wife playing with the lights again. This is what I'm talking about. The clutch has a brake in there, and this one needs adjusted a little bit to turn off the low pressure. It doesn't stop on a dime, but it does stop it. The 16 doesn't do that yet. We'll see. Also got a little conundrum. Let me turn on. All right. I've been playing with this 20-inch tonight, seeing what kind of finish I could get. It doesn't look too great yet. These are some of the old tooling that came with it. I have no idea what those inserts are. Heck, they could be for titanium for all I know. I got to get some proper inserts, at least I know what's going on. First one I was using did pretty good over there. This is smooth and everything. It's nice uninterrupted cut. That's where I put the coolant on it. Bastard stole my lock line that was on here. In fact, there were two of them. On a good note, I do know it cuts. Bad note, well, not bad note, good note, 2, the oil pump works in the apron. As you can see here, I've got oil everywhere. That is because, or what I think is the cause, of that little knob right there. That little knob, I think, lets you adjust the oil pressure going here. Because this wasn't doing this, and I started fiddling with that knob, and I started seeing an ocean of oil coming out. So the oil pump works, and I know it's getting up under the saddle. It's on both sides, so kind of happy. At least I know it's oil in the ways pretty good. Well, that's a piece of mystery still. I have no idea what it was. I don't even remember where I picked it up over the years. I think I get the right inserts on there. We'll have a nice surface finish. It's got a few little quirks. I find that I still don't have the high range, but I've got this knob here has 3 different positions. You can see here on the chart, like there's straight up, over to the left, and over to the right, and depending on which position gives you which speed, excuse me. And over here's the A and the B, and then there's the high speed and low speed. So combination of those 4 levers alone gives you every speed up to 1288 down to 9.5. More my speed these days. Yeah, straighten out these tool holders and get the right stuff in here. Right now, that's the only lathe I have working. Since the 16 left, can't even go borrow it. It doesn't have a phase converter yet. The flower pot is of no use whatsoever. This one, what can I say? At least the motor runs. We know the motor runs. I'm going to replace that bearing. There is a little cap that goes here that's missing. I think those were sealed bearings, but I'm not sure. Motor leads are all correct. Thing runs, spindle turns, but other than that, I've got a long way to go before this was useful. So 1 out of 3 so far. Oh, I forgot about the Blue Beast over here. Blue Beast is ugly, but ugly. And I'll fix it. It runs. In fact, it runs pretty nicely. The big problem with the Beast is this little lever right here. This is what controls reverse and forward. And there is just not a positive detent, which should be about right there. It just walks right by that spot. And one time I threw it into reverse by accident. It's not fun. Now, what's causing that, you say? Suffering from 2 little shopitis here. According to some people, that lever right, I'm trying to hold on to the camera, right here has got a detent in it. And you can feel that detent. And that is what, quote, quote, makes this thing go into reverse and forward. But this has that electric ELS or something like that. Can't remember. That part there is supposedly providing the detent for this. And that rod goes all the way through that area down lower. And it is moving that handle a little bit, if you can see it. I just got to tear into all that, and frankly it's so low down there it's hard to see under it or around it. I'm afraid the whole apron's going to have to come off. But other than that would be running. Still ugly. Ugh. Well, as you can see, I'm sweating again, and I don't like to sweat anymore, but it seems that's what happens out here in the shop in the dirty part. Now, in here, there's always an air conditioner going to keep the humidity down. It looks a mess, and I apologize, but I got so many projects going on. I just finally had to stop and work on this so I could get a lathe. Need a part made for a little project tomorrow. Isn't she pretty? That's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Really does my heart good to see a number of people wanting to watch this channel. So thank you very much. And good night.